Westmark, Council Realty. Thanks so much for watching my video blog this week. Well, I brought in Steve Garver today, who is a reverse mortgage expert, and welcome, Steve.
Steve, thank you. I appreciate being here.
Steve, tell us about your mortgage company and about reverse mortgages and the different types of reverse mortgages that are out there.
Steve, I work for Security One Lending, and Security One Lending is the #1 closer of HECM Reverse Mortgages in the United States.
Well, to me, HECM is a new terminology, and I know that it does different things, and what really caught my eye, Steve, was something about buying with a down payment and never making a mortgage payment again, and I know there's different plans, but explain a little bit about HECM.
HECM, HECM, stands for Home Equity Conversion Mortgage. When you hear HECM, it means that it's a government-insured, FHA, government-insured backed reverse mortgage, as opposed to a proprietary reverse mortgage. And that then gives us a lot of pluses, that features that the HECM has that the proprietary typically will not have.
Well, Steve, what really caught my eye about this HECM that you shared with me is that a person can be 62 years old, buy a property and put a certain amount down and never make a payment again. And an 82-year-old, it's a different number. Tell me, what's the difference and what does it do?
Well, the HECM mortgage is an age-based program, mortgage program. And so if you've got a 62-year-old, then what you're doing is bringing roughly about 54% to the table. If you go to the 82-year-old, that individual then will bring roughly 44% to the table. So what would we say? There's an advantage to being older. And if you look at how do you determine that amount of money that you're bringing, it's based upon the birth date of the youngest borrower, and it's based on an FHA appraised value and the current interest rate. Those three things are the primary indicators that tell us how much they qualify for. So the beauty is that there is never a mortgage payment to be made as long as those borrowers live in their home, ever.
Well, Steve, my final question has to do with misconceptions, and I know that people will have questions for you, and I know that you'll talk to them about it, but what are some of the major misconceptions of reverse mortgages?
Steve, that's an excellent question, and it often is a roadblock to many borrowers, and including realtors and financial planners and CPAs, trusted advisors to seniors. Two of the major ones I think really important to be aware of that come up in every discussion that I have with group settings and often one-on-one, and that is, number one is, who owns the home? And oftentimes the senior believes that the bank owns the home, but that is totally incorrect, because the bank does not own the home. You as the homeowner own the home, and you're the vested borrower. And the only way that you can be concerned with it, and what they are concerned about is, well, they're going to take my house. The only way that you could potentially lose a home is no different than other mortgages, the Fannie, Freddie, VA, FHAs, in that you have to pay your property taxes, you have to pay your homeowner's insurance, and if you have homeowner's insurance, HOA, then you have to pay that also. But with those things being paid and you keep your home in reasonable repair, you can live there till you're 149 years old, literally. And that's a pretty safe age for us to target. And the second misconception that I hear frequently is, well, gosh, what happens when I use all my equity? Then they're going to kick me out. And I say, no, that's totally incorrect also. That you can use all of your available equity, but again, you continue to pay your property taxes, your homeowner's insurance, and if there's association fees, they cannot ask you to live. And I think I've commented earlier, I have a 102-year-old client out there still living in her house. And it's a safe environment for you to pursue.
Well, Steve, what's the best way to get a hold of you, and how can they get the pamphlet on this?
Steve, thank you. The best way is contact me with my direct number, 612-636-9578, and request a copy of our Home Buyer's Guide, and I'm happy to provide that to you so that you can get the facts about the HECM Reverse Mortgage.
Well, thanks for viewing me today, and Steve, thanks for coming, and make it a great day.